So your job pays the bills, but it drains your soul. You hate being there and you feel stuck. Let's change that. I'm Lydia Newell, a career change coach, and I help professionals to make meaningful career changes without starting from scratch. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn what you love into work that actually pays. I'm going to go through some practical steps that you can start today. And we'll cover how to get clear on your passion, how to test if it's profitable, and how to start turning that passion into income, even if you're still in a full-time job right now. So we need to start by getting clear on what actually lights you up. Most people think that passion is obvious, but in reality, it's often buried under years of being sensible. I once worked with a client who said, I just don't think I actually have a passion. But when we peeled back those layers, she'd always come alive when she was talking about personal fitness, when she was talking about pushing herself to the limits. But she never saw it as a career path, just something that she enjoyed. And fast forward to now, and she's building a career as a personal trainer around her two young kids. You see, passion often hides in the things that you do naturally without even realizing it. The stuff that gives you energy, not just the stuff that you're good at. So once you've found that spark, how do you know if you can actually make money from it? So it's all about exploring the real world possibilities because passion is powerful, but without a plan, it stays a hobby. So another client of mine, she loved baking, but instead of jumping straight into just open a cake shop, we mapped out her options and she ended up starting a home-based home cooked food delivery business. But my encouragement to you is that you don't need to go all in or quit your job overnight. Start small, do some market research, test the waters with a side project or some freelance work. Do something small. I like to call them shift projects to check if it's definitely something that you want to do more of. So go on a free or a low cost course, do some voluntary work, find a project that you can do that would allow you to get a feel for the type of work that you might do in the job that you're considering. If you'd like some help with making sense of what's next in your career with some simple steps that actually feel doable, I've developed a free training course to help you get unstuck. And you can grab the access link in the description below. So how do you actually start building momentum without burning out or giving up halfway? You need to create a realistic roadmap. And this is where most people get overwhelmed. They get stuck and they stop because they have too many ideas, not enough structure. When I first realized that I wanted to be a career change coach, I would freeze every time I thought about the how to make it happen. So I put together this step-by-step plan of part-time training, a few pro bono clients, a basic website, and over time, I've increased my prices. And over time, I've put various things in place that make my business work more efficiently. I'm now fully self-employed. I'm now earning more per hour than I ever did in my employed job because a dream without a timeline is just a wish. So we need to break it down. What is the first step, then the next? And once you've done that, it's about how do you stay motivated when life is already full and progress feels slow? Because you want to stay inspired without burning out because passion can fizzle fast when you're juggling work and family and that fear of failure. And you know what? There were days when I've questioned everything in my own journey and I've nearly closed down my business many times, especially in the days when I was juggling coaching calls and my kids' nap times and school drop off and house renovation chaos. And, the things that have really got me through that and stopped me giving up on my dream were the support of people who were chasing similar goals to me and a coach who reminded me to celebrate the small wins. Because you don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing to put in the work and not give up. So track your progress, find people who get it, remind yourself why you're doing this. And if you want to turn your passion into a profitable career, get clear on what energizes you, explore real world opportunities, take your time to do that research, build a practical plan so that you can stay inspired through the ups and the downs. And if you want to take this further and get some help with making a career change where you get to do work that you are actually passionate about, the free course that I mentioned earlier will walk you through exactly how to start. So click the link below to grab it and start building the career that actually fits you. The added bonus here is that the course is hosted in my free online community where you get the opportunity to connect with other people on the same journey as you, on that journey to find a career that works for them. Connect with them, connect with me. Let's figure it out together.